I'm delighted to welcome Leader Jeffries here, and very shortly Speaker Emerita Pelosi will be. I went there to make 4 points. One, Trump does not represent the United States of government on matters related to climate. He represents the fossil fuel industry, and specifically his big billionaire fossil fuel donors when it comes to climate matters. The United States is still very solid on climate action. He just has chosen to represent his crooked billionaire donors. The second is climate risk makes insurance unmanageable, which makes mortgages unavailable, which makes property values fall, which leads to 2008-style recession. That's the cascade. The last point I made is it's about damn time we told this story truthfully with the villains in it. We wouldn't be where we were if the fossil fuel industry had not run a long and fraudulent campaign of climate denial. And we wouldn't be where we are if the fossil fuel industry had not, since Citizens United, used its power to spend unlimited dark money in politics and threaten and promise to spend unlimited dark money in politics to prevent reasonable, sensible climate action from happening. This is a...
It's shameful that the Trump administration and the United States government chose not to be involved and engaged at the most recent COP conference, essentially ceding leadership on this issue in the world to our rival, China, and the Chinese Communist Party, while leaving America and Americans behind.
Not offering any U.S. representation to COP30. Do you think that any efforts to ameliorate the climate crisis could be
legislation? So progress has been made. Now they're pulling it back. And why? Because it doesn't even go through the brain. Just the money goes in the pocket, the vote goes on the board, and the president insists on it. With that, I yield back.
House have said, as House Democrats, we plan on focusing the attention of the American people on 3 issues where there's a big difference between Democrats and Republicans: affordability, health care, and corruption. And in this particular space, as it relates to dealing with the climate crisis, a corrupt bargain has been struck, as Speaker Pelosi indicated, between these outside special interests, Donald Trump, and Republicans in the Congress, which is why there's no action in dealing with the climate crisis, because they're following the perspectives of GOP big donors. That's corruption in real time, and it's having an adverse impact on the American people.
Donald Trump is the worst president of the United States for America's children. The worst president American children have ever had in terms of their health, their education, the clean, safe environment in which they can thrive, including language. He said this whole climate issue is the biggest con job in American history, always projecting his own vulnerability onto others. President Trump is the biggest con job in American history. And so what they're